Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. And now the opening lineup for Boston, courtesy of State Farm. We've got Allen, and it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. And for the Lakers, Fisher is out there with Bryant, and it's Gasol in at the 4.
You know, not a lot of people knew what to make of the Lakers last season. I mean, first year with Mike Brown as the head coach, an aging group, a maturing group, if you will. But they showed they still have that Laker magic at times.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. The dish now to Allen. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. No good.
Tell you what, guys, his size really comes into play when there's a rebound battle going on. He's got an advantage in there.
Line him with it. Now Garnett defending. And there's the feed to World Peace. Three-pointer. Shot's good. World Peace has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Back to the Lakers, they struggled at times, but by the end of the season, Steve, they looked just as good as any team in contention for the title.
Well, you knew that, it was going to take some time with the new coach as they put everything together. But defensively, that team was really good all season long. Offensively, they had their growing pains, but by the end of the year, I thought they had kicked it into gear pretty well.
And that one's good. Well, about 1 minute into the first. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, I caught up with Doc Rivers for a minute. He told me for us, defense is all about the space between our ears. We know that if we defend as a unit instead of trying to react to everything that comes our way, we'll be better off for it and in a position to win. Let's see if that's the case here.
Thank you very much, Doris. The defensive strategy guys being heavily enforced by the coaching staff.
And that's in large part because of the talent they have on that side of the ball. A lot of length, speed, quick hands. They've got a lot of ability on that side of the floor.
Well, when you've got the horses, you've got to ride them and let them run. And defensively, they've definitely got some horses.
Yeah, his passing is just a thing of beauty, guys. He knows where his teammates are on the floor at all times. And the moment one of them frees up, he seems to hit them in rhythm for an easy basket.
And late in the game, guys, down the stretch, when some players freeze up and run away from the ball, he's the one saying, "Give me the pumpkin." He's a clutch scorer, no doubt about it.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
It was kind of a weird start to the playoffs last year for Boston. Rondo gets suspended early, but the Celtics were able to get past the Hawks as they matched up as the 4 and 5 seeds, and the Celtics actually did not have home court advantage in that series.
True, right. Here is Bryant after the basket by Boston. Allen, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Celtics now. Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. You know, Clark, you wonder how the Celtics would fare as an older team and shortened season, the compacted window of games, so many games crammed into 1 week. You just weren't sure how much gas they had in the tank come playoff time, Steve, but as it showed, they won a couple series and made their way through.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive for getting to the Eastern Conference Finals, taking Miami to 7 games. They had their chance, too, up 3-2 in a home game, but LeBron and Miami were just too much.
And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Fellas, they are heating up from outside now.
Yep, of their last 5 hoops, 3 of them have come from long range.
Now here's Gasol. His three-pointer's off the mark. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Allen. Down goes the slam.
Pretty significant lapse there on the defensive end, guys.
Yeah, those are the ones, you just can't allow that.
No, if you're giving up dunks and layups, defensively, you're in huge trouble.
Here's Bryant. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. Bryant's got 10.
He may single-handedly bring his team back, guys. What a fantastic quarter he's had.
Throws up the alley-oop. And Garnett misses.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
It's tipped. Rondo with the steal. Can't get it to go. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. It's the Celtics. They're up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got O'Neal. Bradley is out there with Allen, and it's Wilcox in at the 4 spot. Here's Bradley, sinks it on the run. Bradley's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Celtics.
You know, the Lakers didn't really have the bite on defense they once had last season, Kevin. It showed up in their inability to create turnovers. They were at the bottom of the league in terms of steals.
Celtics leading by 4. Here's Allen. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Yeah, Clark, the Lakers dead last in steals, as you said. Below, a lot of teams that had a lot more trouble playing defense, like the Raptors and Bobcats. But I didn't sense the Lakers were jumping into passing lanes. They kind of set back in their defense, and we're trying to pack it in.
Yeah, well, that's playing to your personnel. When you've got 2 7-footers at the rim, you don't want those guys to get in foul trouble. So you really want to funnel players into the lane and to the baseline to have to shoot over the top of those guys. You don't want to be out in the passing lane taking all kinds of risks.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Incredible.
And the powerful one-handed slam.
Not stop. There's no way to stop that. I mean, there's nothing you can do when he's coming at him like that.
Well, that's right, Clark. Steve, he is a dangerous, dangerous player.
Yeah, especially when he gets to that launching pad right there in the lane. I mean, pretty one-handed finish. That was nice.
That was a nice replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Garnett outside. Back to Pierce. From downtown. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers the other way. Here's Bryant. He trains the quick shot. Bryant's got 4 this quarter.
He's been hot for most of this game, and if he keeps it up, his team could turn things around.
Allen. No good from outside.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside. But he can't get...
Ridiculous move.
Tore it down that time. Man, oh man, finishing is flavor.
Yeah, he put something extra on that one. You're right.
And the bench going wild, guys. They love it. What an amazing dunk.
And the Celtics making a change here. Celtics have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Left side, Rondo. Gets it to go.
You know, he got 1 step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Lakers trail by 4. Here's Bryant. Rondo with the rebound. The Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Gets it to go. The Lakers shooting around 43% from the floor in the second quarter. Here's Bryant.
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now. You know, that's something he's capable of every trip down.
And it's just impossible to get tired of.
Yeah, there's always this excitement, this aura that surrounds him, guys, and the crowd senses it. And that's a tough one there because he's wide open. That's a shot he expects to make.
And Pierce pulls it down. Celtics leading by 4. And here they go. And Bass kicks to Allen. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
Left side, Bryant. They get a hand on it. Here's Bradley. And he beat the buzzer, but it's no good. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter.
23.
Celtics lead by 4.
27.
Well, folks, stick around here at halftime for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Welcome, everyone. Damon Bruce here. It's time to review all the goings-on from half number 1. Boston leading against the Lakers. And nice teamwork offensively, moving the ball around. What a great way to play. And for the Lakers, they've been battling. Through 2 quarters, their offense has been simply unstoppable. Bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket after bucket, you get it. And that'll be all for this episode. It's in the books. I'm all done reading. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the second half.
Welcome back to Los Angeles and a bird's eye view from above the Staples Center. Lakers trail by 4.
You know, throughout the history of the NBA, the Celtics have been such a constant presence in the postseason that it's hard to imagine the playoffs without seeing the green. Every year the players change, but the Celtics' mystique is always in it, and that team is always hanging around.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Fisher. Also Bryant out there, and it's world peace at the small forward position. It's really the mark of a great franchise. Boston expects great things from the Celtics each year, and more often.
What a throwdown there, man! The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play, utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Sprite. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Rondo dishes to Bass. That's good. And the Celtics lead by 4. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Goes right up. Bryant's shot is good. Bryant's got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively just hammering away in the paint.
And that's 10 straight points inside, too.
Back to Garnett. Over Bynum. And Garnett misses.
Well, for Lakers head coach Mike Brown, one thing you can say, he'll never come into a game underprepared. I mean, great attention to detail, extremely hardworking. He's a guy who leaves nothing to chance.
Here's Pierce. Here's Bass, and he throws it down with one hand.
Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. And ultimately, you know, the NBA games are generally close. So 2-3 extra possessions in a game could turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
No question about it. I mean, when you talk about bruisers, that's his game. I mean, he's put that time in the weight room, and guess what? Now he's putting that strength and muscle to use.
We're talking about Lakers head coach Mike Brown, Steve. What have you noticed about his style as a coach?
Well, Kevin, I played for Mike Brown in San Antonio when he was an assistant. He is very meticulous and methodical in his approach, detail-oriented. His practices are very well organized and scripted. He's really a fun guy to be around, very charismatic. So I think he's got all the tools to be a great head coach. It's just a matter of really developing and growing with this Laker team.
Bradley kicks to Bass, and he finishes the break with a lay-in. Bass has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Goes up with a stripe. O'Neal kicks to Bass. Pietrus over Bynum. And it's Pietrus missing. And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way for the tie. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul. Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And that one falls for Bryant. And a new group in for the Celtics. And it's tied up with that one.
He's taking care of business at the line, and you expect nothing less from him. Of course, a terrific shooter from the stripe.
Here's Pierce. Drops in the tray. Pierce has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. It's the Celtics up by 3. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. While we're still getting underway here in the fourth, let's go down to Doris Burke, who has our Sprite Uncontainable Game Report. Doris?
Kevin, for the Celtics, it's been an uncontainable game from their off guard. He's used to being the primary scorer for his team, and with the way he has played here, you can see why. We'll see if he has enough left in the tank to come out strong in the fourth.
Doris thanks. His first 3 quarters have been outstanding.
But he's put so much energy in those first 3 quarters, Kevin. You wonder, does he have anything left in the tank to keep it going in the fourth?
You know what, Steve? I'd be surprised if there's any drop-off here. As hot as he's been, he should be able to just ride that wave of momentum and adrenaline for as long as he needs to.
And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. We've got Pierce, and it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And Kevin, what I like about him is that he tends to get hot at the most opportune times. It doesn't matter if it's coming out of a halftime or out of a timeout. He just has a knack for heating up in a hurry.
And, you know, he's got another skill that you love to see in a player. The ability to create a high-quality shot for himself off the dribble.
So both teams making some changes here. Kicks to Bradley. He dishes it to Pierce. Over Barnes. The shot by Pierce will not go.
I think he's been fighting his shot a little bit. He's not getting many of them to drop right now.
From 11 feet away. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Here's Bradley. Fisher grabs the board. Fisher's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Bryant. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Allen's checked in for Bradley. Poked away. It's stolen by Bryant. The finish. Takes it up for the stuff.
Neither team having any trouble putting the ball in the basket.
Nope, nada. I mean, we haven't seen much defense either. I mean, both of these teams really locked into trying to outscore each other.
Pierce kicks to Garnett. Back to Pierce. Second chance shot. Rebound the Lakers. Gasol's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Bryant to take the lead. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Bryant. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Now, you can't say enough about his composure in big moments. He's as cool as they come, guys.
Here's the pass to Rondo. Feeds to Allen. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pierce dishes to Rondo from 12 feet out. The shot will not go. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Left side, Bryant. Over Pierce. Good!
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Doc Rivers address his team. The message, stick with it. He said the game is right there, fellas, right there for the taking. But we've got to play with purpose and precision. Kevin, can they get it done?
Here's Bryant. Off target from 3-point range. Boston's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Allen, that's good.
What a clutch shot there.
Really, the definition of clutch.
It falls! And the crowd roaring to life.
That was a huge shot, and they're just about dancing in the aisles now.
What an eruption in this building.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Garnett kicks to Allen. Over Barnes. Allen's shot is off. And here's the Lakers. Stringing it together.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play. They're looking good here, adding to this lead.
Yeah, you know, time winding down here, the score and the clock clearly in their favor.
Here's Pierce. Outside for Rondo. He kicks to Pierce. Trifecta.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Oh, that was a big one, Clark. You could hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those foul shots right there with the dagger in the heart. It's all but over, guys.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan player of the game.
Welcome to the NBA's greatest game.